quick disclaimer. Yes, that is a pillow. Yes, I am laying in my bed under like 5 blankets because it is cold in my house today, and I didn't want to record this on the couch to cuddle up under 5 blankets. So it is a little dark in here, and I am sorry. But I'm not because it's chilly and my feet are cold and I wanted something on my feet. Anyways, I figured I'd do a mental health checkup video since I haven't done one for quite a while. I don't think I've actually done one since I changed this page name. For those of you who don't know, there are a few of you. This page used to be all about my mental health or just my health journey in general, whether that was physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, relational, all of those things. And I would just kind of share my goals and how I was doing on those. So I figured I would kind of give a little update for family and friends, or for people who have been around long enough to know that that is what this page used to be about. So I have been off of antidepressants for, let's see, it's November, I want to say about 7 months now. And I definitely still have had recently, like within the past 3 months, I've had a couple of weeks and probably like about a month there that were a little rough, but not as rough as it used to be. Just rough in the sense of feeling kind of meh and really lacking motivation, which this is one of the struggles with depression, is when you were in a really bad depressive state for a really long time, you don't want to do anything. And then when you come out of that depressive state, your body is trained to then not want to do anything. So trying to get back into exercising, or trying to get back into keeping your house clean, or trying to get back into this or that can be really hard. So the areas that I still want to work on, and it's my goal over this last, well, I mean, yeah, technically, I guess this last part of the year, but the next month and a half is I need to work on training my dogs, especially my boy dog, because he is a naughty little brat and he desperately needs some training. So my first one is to work on him. My next one is to get downstairs put in order now that upstairs is pretty well put in order, as well as keeping upstairs put in order, because after like several years in a deep depression that kept getting deeper and deeper, my downstairs looks pretty... There's just a lot of stuff that was put down there and never put away, so it's just a cluttered mess, and it needs a massive overhaul of decluttering right now. I need to start exercising. Exercising would be nice. And I'm still working on everything else, but I feel like I'm doing better. So I'm going to continue working on everything else to like keep my progress where it is and try and get it a little bit better. So things that are going well in general, I'm keeping my house cleaner than I have in a long time. I definitely have a day or two sometimes. Seems like I have like 1 to 2 days every week where I just kind of get meh, or I just don't want to clean. It's nothing to do with depression. And when you have kids, it only takes 1 to 2 days for your house to look like you haven't cleaned it for a month. And then it takes me a couple of days to catch back up. So I'm still working on, even if I have a meh day, of making sure that certain things, like just doing the dishes so that they don't build up and then it just makes everything else feel like it's a cluttered mess, and making sure that our couch stays pretty well clear. And if I can do those, then everything else isn't that big of a deal, because it doesn't feel like that big of a deal. But when you add dishes and a cluttered couch, then it feels like everything's a big deal and everything's falling apart. I'm just going to take so long and I can't do this. I'm working on spending more time with my kids, actually doing stuff, which I've been enjoying. We've been playing more games, and yeah, it's just been fun. I'm trying to work on being a less cranky, naggy wife. That's never easy. I am working on getting back into my interests. I've started reading again. I've already read 3 books in the last 2 months, and I am currently working on my 4th book, and I have 3 more. At least 2 of them will be read by the end of the year, but I have 3 more that I currently know what I'm going to be reading next. I'm trying to think of what else. I have just been in a better mood. I've been working on timeliness. So, yeah, like I would say in general, I'm doing really good. Not perfect. Still trying to get out of those habits that I formed in depression. Oh, yeah, duh. Like the most important thing is I have been going to church more frequently this year, not as often as I'd like. I've been reading my Bible more frequently, not as often as I'd like, and I've definitely been praying a heck of a lot more. Been listening to like podcasts, trying to work on that personal growth, and yeah, so just kind of working on me again. And can I just tell you that after so many years on the medicine and just not feeling like me, it feels so good to be me. And the only thing that I'm going to say about medicine is if antidepressants or anti-anxiety or whatever you're taking works for you, then don't go off of it. If it's not working though, please talk to your doctor. And if your doctor won't listen and your gut is telling you that something needs to change, get a second opinion. But really, really be careful. Um, because the last thing I would want to do is be like, oh yeah, everyone should, not be on their meds. No, that doesn't work for everyone. And I get to some really dark places with my depression, and medication was definitely necessary for a little bit. But I have been doing so much better, and when I go to those dark places, I'm more easily able to pull myself out. And the only reason that I can do that is because of the many, many years of counseling that I have done. So, yeah, it has just been freeing the last couple of months, because I'm really finally starting to get back into my interests and to finally start making some real progress on some stuff. And again, it's not perfect. It's never going to be perfect, but it just feels so good to be, it just feels so good to finally be normal again, to be myself, to be able to do the things that I like doing. Um, and that's huge. That is really huge. So, yeah, there's a little life update. There's some things that I want to work on still, obviously, some things that I need to continue working on so that they're better. I'm probably going to hack my hair off soon because it's driving me crazy. Not really hack it off. I at least want to trim. But yeah, things are going pretty well. Not perfect, but pretty well. And I'm doing pretty good. And I'm getting into my interests again, which makes me so happy. And I hope that you all are doing well. And love you. Bye.